And we are live. Just this background. It's a lot going on in this background. What's up, girl? Blessed Monday to you. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to your permission to pause, sis. What a Monday. The sun is shining, depending on where you are. I am located in the Chicago area, and we were experiencing some bitter cold. Okay. And today it's not as cold. It's a little warmer than what we've had. So I'm here for that. So it is a blessed Monday indeed. Um, so this space is for you, your permission to take a moment aside from all of the things to do, aside from moving, aside from being busy. This is your reason to take some time for yourself. Not a long time, but well needed time. So if you are tired, you are in the right place because since I am the calm voice in a loud space, the friend who helps you to see clearly, that good sis who gonna slow things down, we gonna slow the room down together to make some sense of things. So I'm just here to remind you that this is not about doing more. It's just about taking time to pause, to stop and understand seasons, honor rest, and more so steward from grace and not burnout, right? Because we definitely get caught up in all of the things, and sometimes we just forget ourselves. We forget to chill. So this is your invitation to take a pause. So let's get into it. Wednesday. So every Wednesday, I do a live Zoom. It's a free reflection call, Q&A for busy moms. We come together just to kind of reflect over our week, share our highs and lows, and lows more so as opportunities for growth. How we can switch some things up. We show each other support, encouragement. It's just the time to let your hair down, vent out some things in a safe space, non-judgmental, and it's for more so support more than anything and encouragement to get through your next week. So this past Wednesday in the call, so we take note of the state of our garden. And when I say garden, I mean like yourself, you being the garden. And it's how you're feeling, how your soil is doing. Um, and so everybody gets a chance to share how their garden is going. And then you being the soil, how you're nurturing your soil. And then also you sharing what's growing in your garden being your responsibilities, all the things you're taking care of, what new things you are planting. So what seeds you're planting, what's growing well, what needs more nurturing, maybe some things need some pruning for more growth, those type of things. So we use the garden analogy and we like it. It's fun. A lot of us talk about how we got these nice flowers growing, and then we got some stuff over there, some weeds that need to be pulled and tossed to the side. So um, some of us we get more descriptive and some of us not so much, but it's still a space to go ahead and share out how we're doing overall. And yeah, so that brings me to cycle syncing. In busy mom life, um, you know, I realized that cycle syncing helps. I had seen some things over social media talking about cycle syncing. And then I have a mentor and business coach, she talked about it as far as business goes. And I'm like, I've been seeing that a lot. And so when she brought it up and she went over a few things, I started to really look into it and I started to apply it um, to me and what I do in my household to help my garden, my soil. And it's been beneficial. I honestly can see a change in how the flow of things go. So I call this the what I call it. The cycle is cycling well before the flow because the cycle be cycling. We don't realize it. I never understood. I just always grew up with you have a menstrual cycle and that's it. But there's different phases of that cycle. Menstrual is only one phase. There's four phases in your cycle. There's the menstrual, there's the ovulatory, there's the follicular, and then there's the luteal. Those are four different phases. So in this sense, we're going to call them seasons. They're four different seasons. So with the menstrual season, that's days 1 through 5, and keeping up with the analogy that I'm using as far as the garden goes, that's getting your soil in order. That's the time or the season where you're resting, and so you can have or tend to your soil, so that you can nurture and make sure your soil is breathing, you're watering it, it's hydrated, or all the things that will make you have this rich soil. That's your menstrual season. We know we shed at that time as well, physically, so we can shed some things um, mentally as well. So that's for rest, reflection, cleansing, preparations. We're tilling the soil, removing old, making space for new, and I realized during that time, your flow, depending on what you eat, can determine, or it can either help or make worse your flow. Some people are just naturally heavy bleeders. I don't know much about that. First of all, let me make this disclaimer: I am not a doctor. Okay. This is just some things that I have tried that have worked for me. And I've heard other people that have tried some things and it works for them. And sometimes when you know what's going on in your body, instead of just getting hit and smacked against walls, when you know what's going on, you can kind of prepare for it ahead of time so it doesn't hit as hard and you feel more prepared. So that's where I am with this. And I've actually shared it with my sister as well, and she loved it. So yeah. So depending on what you're eating, it can determine like how your flow is going to be. So try to consume more teas. I drink a lot of tea at this time. I drink a lot of water at this time. I try not to eat heavy, greasy foods, even though our bodies, we want all the junk at this time. It's not a good idea to consume all of that. It can make it more draining than it has to be. So I try to have more restorative foods. I won't say that I'm the best at that, but soups, I try to do salads. I try to do nothing too crazy, nothing too heavy. Um, and then after the menstrual season, there's the follicular season, and that's days 6 through 14. And at that time, that's like the planting seeds time. So your creativity is flowing. You can plan, you get new ideas. Um, seeds are going to be more prepared at this time. So you can put them in that soil that you just got through tilling and taking care of and getting in order. And at this time, you should eat leafy greens, sprouts, citrus, peppermint. I drink peppermint tea, lemon balm tea at this time. I don't know if you're following me on social media, I sometimes will show like the different teas that I have. And peppermint is one, lemon balm is another, dandelion is another. Those I keep on deck because they help. They have helped. I also keep pineapple on deck as well. So definitely try those out. It definitely helps. So the follicular season is a good time to start like new routines at home. If you notice like some of your routines need some tweaking, this is a good time to tweak some routines. This is a good time to manage busy schedules. Um, and like those big household tasks, this is a good time for that. Then at the follicular season, we fall into the ovulatory season. We all know what ovulatory means. But this is the bloom and connect. You blooming at this time. You're connecting at this time. You're high energy. You're confident. Your communication is good. This is a good time to connect with hubby. You know what I mean? You feel more connected with your spouse at this time. You also feel connected with other people. You feel cute. You want to put clothes on at this time. You start to feel more, I guess, feminine in a sense at this time. You start to feel like that girl at this time. Your flowers are in full bloom. So you're more engaging with other people. It makes sense. You're feeling ladylike. So this is a good time too to give hubby special attention, holding his hand, a little flirtatious, and all of those good things make him feel a little special. This is a good time to do that. So during that ovulatory time, day 14 to 17, when you feeling extra cute. And if you really pay attention, they say women are hormonal. When you really pay attention, there is a time where you feel like super cute, you know, super upbeat. Can't nobody tell you nothing. That's probably the ovulatory stage. It probably is. Some things that you can eat that's recommended is berries, nuts, seeds. I do like hibiscus tea. Hibiscus is good. Ginger, I am in love with. I have that as well. Um, Hibiscus and ginger together are good. It's a good combo. But I'm a ginger girly. I love a good ginger tea. And I like ginger, like real ginger drinks, like not ginger ale. I like ginger ale too, but let me not even go there. This is a good time for busy moms to clean. So when you want to go around the house and you want to deep clean, this is a good time to clean it up. Um, you're more productive. So when you get this boost of energy, high energy, that's the best time for you to knock out those chores that you haven't been able to do, like in that menstrual season, right? Um, because even in the follicular season, I think you have some energy. It's not as high as the ovulatory season, but you do have some energy and you can get some stuff done around the house as well. Those are good times to knock some things out. So when you're phasing out of the ovulatory season, you can start to prepare for the luteal season. That season is it's a little rough. I kind of want to say this is like that PMS season. You start to get those cravings. I saw an article. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up. So yes, the luteal phase. That's when it's gonna lead back into your menstrual season. This time, progesterone peaks, your metabolism picks up. So that means your appetite as well. Your serotonin drops, and that leads to cravings for comfort foods. So a sister um, mentioned that she would crave crazy stuff, salty. I think she said she was eating pickles. I believe it was pickles. So it makes sense. That's the luteal phase. That's right before your menstrual. And it probably, leans into the menstrual time, but that's the time where you're going to have those cravings. So salty makes sense. It was another description. Oh, sugar, carbs, salty. That's the type of stuff that you crave. I saw something else too that was more descriptive as far as why women crave chocolate. I don't remember where I saw that though, and I'm not gonna take too much time. So I'm not gonna look that up, but there's reason as to why your body craves chocolate at that time as well. But the luteal season is more so for, this is like the harvest and reflect time. So it's slower, you know what I mean? It's more time where you can be reflective over the last phases of the cycle and all the things that you have um, created, planned. Did it go well? Did it not? Those kind of things, whether it's work, whether it's in the household, business, those type of things. And then some of the recommendations that can help in that phase is carrots, sweet potatoes, ginger, turmeric. I keep turmeric on deck. Turmeric is good for inflammation too. So it's good to have that. And they say to activate the turmeric or to absorb the turmeric, put a little black pepper in with it. And it's great for your body. It's very beneficial. And drink calming teas like chamomile, which I'm not a fan of, cinnamon, and fennel. Now, with cinnamon, I heard that regular cinnamon is not good for us, but we should consume Ceylon cinnamon. It's like Ceylon. So check that out. Look into Ceylon cinnamon over regular cinnamon. And fennel is another tea. So it's a lot of information, but it's beneficial information. And I encourage you to try it a couple seasons and see how you feel, see how it goes, see if you notice a difference um, in your day to day. Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't even looking at the chat. Hey, sis, how you doing, Des, girl? How's it going? I'm just chatting away. I almost forgot it was alive. Running my mouth. Are you familiar with cycle syncing at all? Anything about cycle syncing? Have you tapped into that? Know anything of that? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So, yeah, these things have helped me. You should try them out, see if they will help you. Um, and then when I was going over all of this, and because you know I am a Bible girly, Christian girly, I stay in my book. But when I was doing this, a scripture that came to mind was let all things be done decently and in order. That's 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. So when doing all things, there needs to be order to it. And I feel like this is right on time. You know, like your body can function with order. We don't have to just be all willy-nilly with it. Let it be done decently and in order. And another scripture that came to mind as well is to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Ecclesiastes 3. That's spot on. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So yeah, all of these different phases are seasons. I even saw somebody link them to seasons as far as like summer, spring, winter, fall, and it made a lot of sense. I just didn't want to keep this longer than necessary, but it's dope. I think it's something to look into. I think it's something that can be beneficial. It definitely is for me. I hope it is for you. In the description, I will link the registration for our Wednesday reflection question and answer call, which is free. You can join that, and it will also put you in sync with the email list because I will send resources to the email list. Like I have a resource for this particular topic, the cycle syncing. It's just a PDF, it's digital. Not long, it's short, quick. I like short and quick. Um, a little interactive, just to scroll one page. And yeah, so if you join the reflection, if you register for that, you'll automatically be put on the email list. So yeah, it was a time. I enjoyed it. Congratulations for taking time to pause and making note of your cycle. Let me know in the comments, in the comments, if this was something that was helpful for you, if it's something that you are going to try, if it's something that you already do, let me know. Let me know, because I am interested to see um, who's doing it, who wants to do it. I want to know your thoughts. Give me some feedback. Let's vibe out on that. And if nothing else, sis, have a wonderful day. Remember, we are stewarding with grace, not burnout. Okay? And until next week, Monday, peace.